The Republicans who control the Senate say they will block any appointment by President Obama, and the Republicans who want to replace the president say that's the right move.
And in an unprecedented move, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell immediately released a statement saying this vacancy should not be filled until we have a new president.
We don't have the nominee yet, so we'll take a look at the nominee and respond appropriately.
A Supreme Court nomination isn't a forum to fight any election. It's time to perform one of our most important constitutional duties and decide whether a nominee is qualified to serve on the nation's highest court.
Senators should have some humility in opposing a Supreme Court nomination on ideological grounds. More than in the case of most major public issues, there is a strong possibility that he will later rue his action.
We are not talking about electing judges and justices to the Supreme Court. We're talking about the appointment of people to the Supreme Court, and not the Senate's appointment to the Supreme Court, but the President's appointment to the Supreme Court with the additional power of advice and consent by the Senate.
A thoughtful senator should realize that any benefits of barring an ideological opponent from the court are not likely to outweigh the damage done to the court's institutional standing.
The fact is that the Senate confirmed Justice Ginsburg because President Clinton won the election. He made a promise in that election who he's going to appoint to the Supreme Court. He had a right to nominate based upon the results of that election.
We're never going to view a Supreme Court justice as if it's an elected position subject to campaigning as we do in our role as running as senators.
But I want to assure her and assure the public that we intend to go through a thorough process